So Tech 2 at full wick here. And these guys struggling to get high enough to get over George's Head without a drop and a reset. George's Head away in the distance, down past Noakes. The gap between Tech 2 and Noakes, foreshortened by a camera, actually only about 4 boat lengths. Comes there all barreling along. Yandu looks the most relaxed. Woody's sort of just sitting in quietly. Sitting there, but the gentleman, here's Noakes. The gentleman's cruise on the Yandu, except Fang yelling at them. Beautiful. Ed and Josh working very hard. They've got to get around that headland in the distance.
They'll be knocking off.
Yeah, at the moment, all 3 will have to drop. Yeah, no, and here goes Tech 2 on the drop. Tech 2 first to drop. Yandu also
responding.
But Noakes, what he did last week, he went a long way in and then main and jibbed along the shore, basically, and then reset. So he's hanging on, Noakes, here to the chute. Hey, Pete, and for the viewer not on screen, but the perfect full speed drop on the Tech 2. Noakes has got a shot at this. Yeah, he has.
Big shot at it.
Swing it out, boys, swing it out. Locals, etc. Oh. No, he's going to have to drop. Yeah. He's having a go, though. He is really having a go. Boat is almost airborne. Plenty of centreboard, you can see.
Trying to drag that fluid wing to drive the apparent forward, right?
Yeah, just trying to reduce the pressure in the rig. I think he's got to drop, hasn't he? More heel.
He's going to have to.
No, it's good, though. It's good from here. Yeah. Told you to pull it on a bit, Pete. Meanwhile, Tech 2 is rolling up to windward of him, main and jib. Anyway, he's giving it a shot here, Noakesy. Yeah, he's going to get there, I think. He can certainly flag that distance if he has to. And then if he can get to the point, even if he has to rag it for 30 seconds, advantage back to him. Tech 2 will have to reset soon. Yeah. See the crew right down the back. They're going to get there, I think. They are. Which is a great effort. No, that's perfect. From Tech 2 saying we're a bit conservative, but let's... Yeah, they're going to set any second. Let's go, guys. Oh, Noakes is on a screamer. He's got to get round the point. Lift the centreboard to get round. No, he's right. He's around. Well, top marks to Noakes.
We start this week's Sailing World on Water with a masterclass of spinnaker sailing by Sean Langman of the Noakes Racing Team. It's a must watch for any budding sailor. Here are our highlights in the sport of sailing, globally, in the last 7 days. We start with how the team of Frank Cammas and Charles Caudrelier sailed their ULTIM into first place in the Transat Jacques Vabre. It's an interesting video on how they handled the huge trimaran in a range of conditions. They had big seas and strong winds offshore for the Premier Divisions contesting Middle Harbour Yacht Club's annual Sydney Short Ocean Racing Championship, put the stress test on crews over the 24 nautical mile course, described as brutal by a Division 1 winning tactician. Michael Fountain from Jerry Haddon's corrected time winner, Bush Ranger, said, "Brutal is the only way to describe it. Very tough conditions with constant 27 knot southerlies gusting to 33 and seas to 4 metres. The 11th edition of Sailing Arabia the Tour, Oman's premier offshore race, returned this week with teams representing Oman and Europe, racing at 4 venues along the nation's coastline in a combination of coastal raids and in-port races. Eric Maries likes to race fast, on the water and off. In addition to his long, successful history in Grand Prix sailing, he is also an endurance motor racer. Big offshore gusts and sunny skies delivered a barnstorming conclusion to the 2021 Kitefoil World Series Fuerteventura. Max Marta of Singapore came out on top in a thrilling duel with Axel Mozella from France. Poma Newland of France dominated the women's division, winning the trophy ahead of Great Britain's Ellie Aldridge. The defending champion Tech 2 team was back to its best form on Sydney Harbour last weekend when the crew of Jack McCartney, Lewis Brake and Luke Parkinson produced a come-from-behind performance to take an exciting victory in Race 2 of the 2021-22 New South Wales 18 Feet Skiff Championship. In a race which saw the lead change several times throughout the long southerly course, Tech 2 crossed the finish line ahead of last Sunday's race 1 winner, Noakes Sailing, Sean Langman, Ed Powers and Josh Porabski. Now over to the guys on the all-winning Jatana 17, Edmund de Rothschild.
Allez vous les gars, d'habitude. 1 Comment c'est la GV?
Bienvenue sur le Trimaran Edmund Rothschild. On est lundi matin et on vient de passer la première nuit sur la Transat Jacques Vabre. Et puis comme vous voyez, il n'y a pas de vent derrière moi. On a galéré toute la nuit à essayer de franchir l'île d'Ouessant avec une trajectoire à ne pas montrer dans les écoles de voile parce qu'on a fait beaucoup de détours.
Pas ça souvent. Je crois que c'est facile, mais c'est super physique. L'ambiance du Cap-Vert. Ça glisse tout seul, ça va pas trop vite, ça nous détend un peu. On va plus vite que les autres, en plus ça détend beaucoup plus. Dans le poteau noir. Bonne nouvelle, la seule petite avarie à bord de Maxi Edmond Rothschild avec l'histoire du moteur, c'est cette petite déchirure sur la voile. Rien de bien grave, ça aurait pu finir comme ça, mais par sécurité. J'ai fait une belle réparation, dont je suis fier. Le bateau en parfait état. Voilà, en train de photographier Transat qu'on n'aura jamais vu. Et on remonte vers le nord, enfin. Là on est où? On est après Transat, on va à fond.
Ça allume grave, pas tant de vent que ça, mais on est à l'angle idéal pour aller vite.
C'est un petit exercice de garder le maxi en dessous de 40 nœuds, il demande qu'à partir.
Travers, on est en train de remonter dans le nord pour aller à San Pedro et qu'on doit virer encore à 600 000.
Sans compter qu'on manque un peu de fuel, donc l'éolienne tourne à plein gaz. Je ne sais pas que ça serait si long, mais on va consommer plus que prévu. De chaud là, on longe l'équateur pendant. Et il fait super chaud le long de la Guyane. Là il faut que j'immortalise ça. Ah bah ouais. Oh putain, j'aime un sang quoi.
On vient de passer San Pedro. On est au portant à nouveau avec le Spinnaker à prendre nœud et cette fois-ci direction ouest vers les Antilles.
Et voilà, un beau lever de soleil et c'est le dernier pour le Maxi Edmond Rothschild.
On approche de la line pour l'arrivée, donc c'est cool. On slalom quand même entre les îles.
Attention pour l'arrivée de Edmond de Rothschild, premier de la catégorie ULTIM. Arrivée de Edmond de Rothschild, numéro 17. Bravo.
Merci à vous de nous soutenir en tout cas. Parce qu'on vit des grands moments avec cette équipe et avec vous.
Non, on a bien apprécié. On est content de notre course.
Hi, I'm Michael Fountain. I'm the tactician on the Mighty Bush Ranger. Today was one of the toughest ever. It was a very challenging beat, upwinding up to 33 knots and a very big sea, and managed to get there in one piece, unlike quite a few others. It's always very close in this regatta, so yeah, tomorrow probably a little lighter, windward lewards, that suits us a little bit more. But gosh, there's some good boats here, so it's not going to be easy to win, but we'll be giving it a really good crack.
Mark Griffith of Old School Racing. I'm the skipper. A very hard day today, very big confused seas, so there's a lot of work trying to get the boat to sail, keep it in the groove to sail up to windward in those conditions. But once we turned the corner, it was a nice easy ride home, so a great race, and considering how many retirements we're really happy just to get around the course without breaking anything.
I think it's a great winter destination. The boat is fun, people are fun, like meeting new people, it's very exciting. And I'm really thankful for the sponsors who brought us here, took care of us. I'm really excited to be here.
3, 2, 1.
It's pretty exciting to do the set again. My role is to drive. It's a different role for me, new thing for me, but for sure I have a great team around. I think Yasser, he's the guy who's the machine on the boat. Izet and Marcos, they are also the second machine on the boat, so they have the eyes outside looking for the wind and the tactic as well. Hopefully we'll have a nice result in the end.
For me, it's my first time in Oman and I really love it. We had a very good first act. We won a couple of races. We're having fun.
Zulu is a continuation of the Twins. My boat used to be called Twins before because I had some twin boys, and then I got two little girls, one named Zoe and the other one called Luna. So that became Zulu. Well, we've been a team with these guys for I think the 3 or 4 last years for most of them. It's a part of the French America's Cup team. Up front you've got Nico, then you have the young guy aboard, which is Bruno Morniac, and the funny part of that is I used to sail with his father when we did the Extreme 40, and his uncle with whom I do the F-18. Then what do you have? You got Thomas, who is the tactician and traveler. He puts us in the right direction. And then you got the one we call the legend, Mr. Fouchier, who won the America's Cup. I've been privileged to be sailing next to him for 15 years. He was there the first time we got the Swan 45 out.
The strength is the Eric personality, who's dedicated to performance in sailing and also in car racing. And our job is to provide him the best boat around the course. And then just the atmosphere, it looks more like a family than a racing team. And that's what makes Zulu team special here.
It's an integral part of my life. Again, for almost 20 years now, I've been sailing at a competitive level with these guys between 5 and 10 times a year. It's important, it's fun, it's interesting. It's something that I look forward to. It's an integral part of what I do year in, year out. Would I change anything about Zulu? No, I wouldn't. I love the team, I like the guys, I love the boat. I very much look forward to meeting these guys as often as we can for some racing. No change.
And I'm from Germany. This is my 6-month-old baby Levi. So my dream is to be a really good role model for my baby. And yeah, I think I just want to show people that it is possible to be a mom and an athlete at the same time.
Six races, full on. It was a bit shorter than the other racing day we had. Races went a bit quicker. My racing day was phenomenal. It was actually a great day, yeah.
It was difficult, especially today with the wind condition. It was really strong and really challenging, but I mean, we did it. It was really cool to race with everyone, and yeah, I'm pretty happy about what I did.
Well, you know, we had offshore winds, right? Stack that onto gusty, shifting, and I don't know if people know this, but punchy, right? It's just harsh in general, and I would have to rate it 8 to 9 out of 10. I think much more and we wouldn't be racing. It's a crazy day. Let's go.
Let's look at Sydney Harbour and what have we got? Well, Pete, you know, pretty persistent low pressure cell that's kind of come to a bit of a stop in the middle of the Tasman Sea. So we've got this persistent southeast, south flow, and yesterday was mildly ferocious for early summer weather in Sydney. Breeze up to about 35, and today a calmer version of that, but the direction's still 160, 170. And expectation that the range during the race today just maybe fade a little as the day goes on, but the range still 12 to perhaps 20 might cover it. And so good stuff, second sail, awkward day, no current to speak of, so probably pretty smooth water, basically, you know, in neutral tide conditions pretty much for the race. And our friends on the committee have put us on course 4. Suddenly,
20-odd seconds to go.
Breeze gone left, and Noakes doing a fantastic job.
Yeah,
just
good at the pin, Noakes.
Holding them up, holding them up.
Smeg will be the weather boat here at the committee boat.
And Pete looking up the track, Breeze on the right and Breeze on the left.
It's so down a bit too in pressure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Two conflicting winds. Here we go.
We're away. Clean start. Clean start, I would say, from our vantage point. Smeg got the committee boat, but down to leeward, I think it would be Noakes. And the Burrawang Hotel was well placed. Andrew just getting themselves going. They recovered pretty quickly from that capsize. They're going away on port tack. Fisher Paykel tacked onto port quickly.
And the
as
Rag
did
and
Ilvey.
Famish has come back for some reason.
Oh, okay. Well, no one was over. There was no individual recall. And we're just watching, having said no boat's got a reef in. We've got Lazarus Capital Developments, the young crew, they do have a reef in.
Yeah, light on.
Yeah,
Anyway.
steep learning curve for those boys, but good luck to them, they're out. Yep. So the fleet are away, the majority going in towards the western side of Bradley's Head. Down there we've got Tech 2, Noakes. Yandu look prominent, but I think it'll be Noakes that'll bail out first and probably cross the pack of the boats that have gone left from the pin end at the start.
And plenty of wind in that pack there, Pete, right now.
Gee, these boys are on fire.
So there you see a bit of skill on the Starline, Pete, yeah? They mortgaged the real estate and didn't let it go, did they?
About 2 minutes out, he wanted that end. He did a very, very good job of slowing down and pushing the pedal at the right moment. But that's the group that are challenging for second and third we're on now. Furthest left is Yandu. We just can't see Tech 2. He's off screen at the moment to the left. He would be second.
Yep, here he comes.
There he is, just tacking.
Not quite right, but
on the starboard.
Noakes is going to lead here by quite a way.
Out of the way. You know, just all
good.
right. Yep.
All good.
Nice job. And this lead's going to be a good 25, 30 seconds. It'll be Tech 2 will be next.
Yeah, it's certainly 20, Pete. Yeah. No shoot yet on the Noakes, so
No.
off on the course axis, but he will have to set eventually. But enough wind and enough east in it, so maybe wind now about 160 magnetic for those of you
Big puff
navigating.
on the Tech 2.
Tech 2. And Tech 2 cannot get the bow down at the moment. Has a crack.
There he
Here
goes.
she goes.
And tight for third. Yandu squeezy. You'll see them in a moment. Underneath Rag and Famish, you're going to roll over the top of them. So the Rag will be third, Yandu fourth. And screaming is Marcus Ashley Jones in the Lazarus Capital Partners. And there's Smeg tacking on the mark. Nicola Lane at the helm today.
Oh, and Woody nearly sank the Yandu.
There's Burrawang, Vintech,
So here's the peloton.
Here they come. No sign of Andu yet. Well, these are the two that fought it out last week, and again, it's a repeat performance.
That red paint must be quick, Pete.
Red paint, red Spinnaker.
That's right. The Tech 2 look pretty confident about where they are, actually. Noakes looks like in VMG running at the moment, so Tech 2 at full heat, and Noakes trying to soak down towards the headland.
Advantage Tech 2 at the moment.
Yep.
As they're approaching George's Head and around into Obelisk Bay, they've opened quite a significant gap.
Wow, and the head sea coming around South Head.
Well, we want some spectacular action. There's the Lazarus Partners, Capital Partners, Marcus Ashley Jones, Cam Gundy and Geronimo Harrison.
Probably in third, fourth on the field at the moment.
Yep. Another new boat this year, but they're the two leaders. Okay, but Jimmy, who's your money on the finish? Quick answer's a good answer.
Yeah, I don't know. Tech 2 let it up there last time, so let's go with Tech 2.
Andrew?
Yeah, I think Tech 2 will lead down at Obelisk. And winning group, I'm sorry, Yandu's the fastest upwind, but...
So the finish, I want to know, the finish...
Tech 2.
Tech 2, okay.
No discredit. Noakes been making a great fist of it.
Now they're really wicked up, and the next exercise to get round George's Head. Look at that shot. Wow, isn't that fantastic? Look at that, we're right in the boat.
Nice. So Tech 2 at full wick here. And these guys struggling to get high enough to get over George's Head without a drop and a reset. George's Head away in the distance, down past Noakes. The gap between Tech 2 and Noakes, foreshortened by a camera, actually only about 4 boat lengths. comes. They're all barreling along. Yandu looks the most relaxed. Woody's sort of just sitting in quietly. Sitting there, but the gentleman, here's Noakes. The gentleman's cruise on the Yandu, except Fang yelling at them. Beautiful. Ed and Josh working very hard. They've got to get round that headland in the distance.
They'll be knocking off.
Yeah, all at the moment, all three will have to drop. Yeah, no, and here goes Tech 2 on the drop. Tech 2 first to drop. Yandu also
responding.
But Noakes, what he did last week, he went a long way in and then main and jibbed along the shore basically, and then reset. So he's hanging on, Noakes, here to the chute. Hey Pete, and for the viewer not on screen, but the perfect full speed drop on the Tech 2. Noakes has got a shot at this. Yeah, he has.
Big shot at it.
Swing it out, boys, swing it out. Locals, etc. Oh. No, he's going to have to drop. Yeah. He's having a go, though. He is really having a go. Boat is almost airborne. Plenty of centreboard, you can see. Ah! Oh.
Trying to drag that fluid wing to drive the apparent forward, right?
Yeah, he's just trying to reduce the pressure in the rig, Jimmy. I think he's got to drop, hasn't he? More heel.
He's going to have to.
No, it's good, though. Oh, it's good from here. Oh, yeah. Told you to pull it on a bit, Pete. Meanwhile, Tech 2 is rolling up to windward of him, main and jib. Anyway, he's giving it a shot here, Noakesy. Yeah, he's going to get there, I think. He can certainly flag that distance if he has to. And then if he can get to the point, even if he has to rag it for 30 seconds, advantage back to him. Tech 2 will have to reset soon. Yeah. See the crew right down the back. They're going to get there, I think. They are. Which is a great effort. No, that's perfect. From Tech 2 saying we're a bit conservative, but let's, they're going to set any second. Let's go. Oh, Noakes is on a screamer. He's got to get round the point. Lift the centreboard to get round. No, he's right. He's around. Well, top marks to Noakes. That was terrific. Yandu not
Someone's
out of it
got
yet.
a break here.
Yandu's not out of it, but he's Tech 2 will be across him. Yeah, no, Tech 2 will just do it, I think, Jimmy. We get the bow across in front, tack and come in. He's laying, Pete, I think. Yeah, he's laying neatly. Yeah, just nicely lifting now into the finish. There's the finishing mark, the black and white check. Stand by, Tech 2 first. Well done. Great effort,
awesome.
Jack McCartney. Luke Parkinson, Lewis Brake. Noakes to go for second. Noakes is going to get second. Noakes is on starboard tack. Yeah. What's happening here? Oh, Noakes had to duck. Oh, yeah. He'll get second anyway, Noakes. Yes, correct, Pete. Yeah, Noakes second. Woody slightly scratchy in the curse. He probably didn't think far enough ahead to get that one right, unfortunately. No. Anyway, good effort from those two, both those boats. Good show, boys. All. Noakes and Yandu. Yeah, all good. Well, they've been the three standout performers this year.